So the drip marketing has been dripping, and it seems like we're going back to China. We're gonna be getting 6 new characters on this Mengzhou region, and all of their names are gonna be in Chinese. So a lot of people are gonna be butchering their names. So today, I'm making this video to help you properly pronounce the characters' names. Just a quick disclaimer before we start. Mandarin is my 5th language, so if there's any inaccuracies or I made some mistakes, please do let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get into it. So just to give you some context, in Mandarin, we have 4 different tones, which is ah. These tones are very important because the same words with different tones can actually mean different things. But honestly, if you're just pronouncing these characters' names, as long as you're getting the pronunciation right, even with the wrong tones, I'm totally okay with that. So the first one is gonna be Yang Xuan Ling. Yang Xuan Ling. I've heard a lot of English speakers actually pronounce Yang's name as Yang, which is normal, right? But yeah, in Mandarin, it is pronounced as Yang. Pretty easy. This next one is gonna be pretty hard though. It's Xuan Ling. So you have to make the shush sound at the start. So Xuan, and then Ling. This can be pretty confusing because the A on Yang is pronounced as A, but in the case of Xuan, you actually pronounce it as eh. So it's not Xuan, but it is Xuan Ling. The meanings of these characters are very interesting. So the name Yang itself actually carries the poetic imagery of a new life, gentleness, and a fresh, nurturing nature. It's like a soft green sprout dancing in the wind. Xuan Ling means dark feather, which is pretty apparent in her gameplay. And it is interesting because Xuan Ling is actually a direct contrast of the word Yang. Pretty cool, eh? So this next one is gonna be pretty easy. It's gonna be Sui. It's like saying the word sway, but since this is a 4th tone, the sound is pretty similar to if you angrily shout at someone. So it's like, hey, or like, bro. So once again, her name is pronounced as Sui. The name basically translates into the golden harvest, and in the Chinese culture, this is a symbol of a bountiful harvest, prosperity, and maturity. It also carries a visual of something that is golden, gentle, and shifting slowly in the breeze, which is also pretty apparent in how she moves. So this next one is gonna be pretty tricky, which is Qing Xiao. I've heard a lot of people mispronounce the letter Q in Mandarin, so instead of Qing Xiao, people just call it Qing Xiao or Jing Xiao. So basically in Mandarin, the letter Q is pronounced as ch. So it's like CH. It's pretty similar to how you would pronounce Kaching. So again, the name is pronounced as Qing Xiao. So the meaning of the words is pretty simple. Qing basically means clear, and Xiao is the formal poetic way of saying night. So when you put those 2 words together, it can translate into clear night or tranquil evening. Maybe she will have a relation to the moon or moonlight. We'll see. So this next one is going to be pretty easy, which is Suo Ming. I've heard a lot of people pronounce Suo as so. It's not so. So you have to make sure that you pronounce the letter U and the letter O separately. So it's Suo, then you put them together, it becomes Suo Ming. Suo basically means to lock or like trapping something. And the word Ming basically means darkness or dusk. So when you put those 2 words together, it basically translates into locking the dusk or sealing the twilight. Usually characters with this kind of names has some ability that is related to darkness, or maybe has a pretty dark hidden past. We'll find out later. Alright, so The next one is gonna be Jing Ran. Jing Ran. The letter J in Mandarin is pronounced pretty much similarly to how you would pronounce the letter Q, but instead of saying Qing, you get rid of the H and that leaves you with Jing. But since we have the third tone for this character, so again, it's Jing Ran. The word Jing basically means a beautiful scenery or something that is fast and impressive. And the word Ran actually means to light something on fire. It can also represent passion, hype, or similar to like burning with passion. Just from his name's character, we can see that they actually used the radical for the word fire. So honestly, I would be pretty surprised if it turns out that Jing Ran is not a fusion character. The last one is gonna be the easiest one, which is gonna be Hsin. Hsin. It's funny because the word Hsin actually means heart, but she looks like one of the 7 deadly sins, bro. She's basically what lust would look like if it is a person. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video, and I hope you guys find this video useful. Again, I know the tones can be very intimidating, so as long as you get the pronunciation correct, I'm all good with that. But if you want to learn more about Mandarin, you can check the links in the description below and use my promo. Just kidding.